So it's good, guys. I hope you're all doing good and great. And this video basically we're gonna be talking about like ad concepts. So last time like those whole like first videos of the masterclass of creators, it's just like about fundamentals before we going through like applying, creating ads, creating scripts, like breaking down ads, like how we create like the feedback loop for them, how we turn ads like from a winner angles, from a winner ads to like multiples winner ads based on ideas and stuff. So basically to be able to do all of that, you need like ad stars like for you guys just to understand like the fundamentals. So we start like what is the job of the ads on the first video, then we turn out like to what is the angles. Also breakdowns like mastering is like the angles, breakdowns like a brand for the angles. Right now is about like ad concept. So a lot of people they heard ad concept, but many of you doesn't even understand what is ad concept. And a lot of times, like when people talking about like when you find a winners, they say like you need to start making irritations, like changing the hook, changing the music, changing the visuals. Yeah, those stuffs help, but basically the main thing that you should be focusing on is how we can what is called extract what's that ad idea about, then turn that to like multiple ad concept. That's so we can what is called absorb the max from that angle. So let's say like we have an angles of restore to the identity of feminine, you know, like with females hair loss, they're losing their hair, they're losing their femininity, they feel like less as a females. So the angle is going to be like how you regrow your hair back and restores like the lost identity, like your femininity, you know. So how we can turn these angles to multiples, not to multiples, how we can extract the max of these angles is to get that angles and start running through multiple ad concepts and multiple ad formats. It's not trying to find one winner ads, then try to do like all this irritation with the hooks and stuff. That's what I put in here. So I don't know why I put it like in green. I should turn it like to red. Boom, boom, boom. So most marketer think when they found like a winners, specifically like I don't know what I'm saying. Most marketers when they find a winners, like basically an ads that perform super well, taking the majority of the spans. The moment they find an ads like that, they start doing like all of the changes. Start changing the hooks, the headline, the visuals, what is called the ad copies, a lot of like not needle moving stuff. It's just like small things, the visual and stuff. While when you do that, it just like you keep showing the same ad and you're trying to get to I don't know, like I don't know how to even explain it. So like you're trying to show the same ad to the same audience over and over without changing like something that's really gonna move the needle. So you keep the same messaging, the same way how you send it, just like you're changing the colors, you're changing a little bit of the visuals, a little bit of like how you set the headlines, small tweaks that doesn't even what is called move the needle. So we're gonna talk about like how like what it's called, how you turn the needles when you find an angle. So it's basically not by finding a winner ads, then just trying to change like all of like those small stuff. But instead, when you find like a winners, the main thing that you should focus on why this ads is working and which angle is running. You know, like which angle is running. And you get back to your research and you see as this angles actually was really stand out in what is called in the feedback. If yes, in that angles actually what's turned that as to be a winners. So your job at this point is just like to start making different ad concept both based on the same angles. And that's what we're gonna talk about. So I'm gonna talk about like what is an ad concept so you can understand completely what is the concept and how one angles can turn up to multiple angles. And one angles can turn up to multiple ad concept. And through those ad concepts, some of them is gonna hit, some of them is not gonna hit because it's gonna be different of like what's gonna resonate against, even if it's the same angles. Each segment of your avatar gonna resonate with it differently. So you wanna look to which ad concept is gonna resonate the most with that angles. You're gonna run multiple tests because at the end of the day, nobody have like 100% hit rate. Nobody's run ads and just keep getting winners. You know, nobody, like trust me. So that's what you're gonna be running multiple ad concept for that same winner ads to find like multiple. We can say like winners, like super winners. There's gonna be scaling that angles, and later on you find another angles, same things, another angles, same things, different ad concept, different like ad formats. Then you scale through them. You scale to 1 million a month, then you avatars and stuff like that. So basically, what is an ad concept? To make it simple, the ad concept is the creative vehicle that drives your angle to your audience. So basically, we have the angle. In this case, like regrow the hair that made you, like in this case of like recovering the feminine identity. The ad concept is how we're gonna deliver the message, like how we're gonna say it, how we're gonna that message of that angle, like the identity restoring, how we're gonna get our customers to see it and to resonate with it, you know. And when we say like how we're gonna deliver it, we doesn't mean like how we're gonna deliver it on the ad format, but like how we're gonna say the message, like how is gonna be the messaging, you know, to get that idea of like identity restorations and be feminine against and recover your hairs like for PCOS, you know. So When you say that, we don't mean like it's gonna be using image, like we're gonna be using UGCs like VSLs, image, UGCs, VSLs, GIF, or whatever. This is ad format. It's not like ad concept. Ad concept is basically here. Let me just like read this so you can understand this. So your angles, like our angles, is what you're saying. The concept is how you're saying it. For example, let's say your angles, you grow the hair that made you, recovery and feminine identity for PCOS. Here is different ad concept. So basically like this example, you're gonna have right now this idea of like how that angles can be spoken through like different way, you know. So ad concept for the same things. Remember, the main thing that we're doing right now for here, which angles is recover your femininity, you know, regrow that hair, the hair that made you, you know, the emotional triggers is identity loss. If you go to the first masterclass for the research, for the roadmap of the research, when we find like the emotional triggers and we state which one is like the tops, the identity loss was the tops, and also like for these angles, identity loss is a big thing. So right now we're gonna go and regrow the hair, like we're gonna go and go after the angles of regrow the hair that made you, made you, like that's made them or whatever, you know. So here are different ad concept that they're gonna deliver the same things. First ad concept can be before and after transformation concept. It can be like what it's called. Can be on if even like this one, the before and after transformation concepts can be in different formats. It can be a GIF, it can be like a video UGC, it can be like just an image. So we can start like how hair at diagnosis. So we show the hairs when just like the diagnosis of PCOS and how they thinning and how they have like bald crown and stuff, versus after the grow, after using like our products. And here is like the result, like 6 months, 3 months, whatever. Focus on the dramatic hair density change and confidence shifts. So we can make it like a simple image, like same angles, regrow their hairs, restore your identity. We can make just an image. She's looking in the mirror, sad, holding on what is called, or wearing her, what is called, her hoodie. And the next image is just like her in front of the mirror, hair growth, something's a big headline, then showing like the supplement. Let me show you an example of that image because we already created in the first masterclass, because that's why I said like we have multiple masterclass, but the main masterclass is the first one. When you follow it together, you're going to be able to follow with us, because everything we're talking about here is going to be like about PCOS hair loss. So yeah, let me bring the image to give you the example. So here is an ad concept for the format image for the same angles, you know, like as you can see here, we made just like an AI like a while back ago, you know, right now you can create way better like with nano images or whatever AI that you want to use. But as you can say, like showing like the density of like hairs at PCOS with every hair I lost from PCOS, I feel like less a woman. My femininity never left, she just needed the right care, you know. Then we can put like supplements in here, CTA, some stars, reviews, like 10,000 of females or whatever, you know, to make the image ads better. So we're going to talk about layers on the creation of the image specifically for that. We're going to be talking about like how you can create stand-in statistic images, like, and also ugly images, and all of those stuff is going to be like covered also in the masterclass. But just to show you how from one angles we can deliver it through different ways. So this is going to be like before and afters, you know, like an image, you can make it like in a video, like you can make it like a testimonials, not a testimonial, like a UGC, sorry, like in the ad format, and it's just showing like hairs and hairs and hairs what I've been using. So angles grow the hair, the ad concept, before and afters. The angles is the same, the emotion is the same, identity restoration. Okay, so another things can be day in the life concept. Day in the life can be something like I usually see content creators that you're gonna hire, then she's gonna be like, that's also have some boldness, like she can pretend that she have it, and you can use whatever, it's like fake images or something, even like you should not do that, like it's uncompliant, but at some points, like when you started, you're gonna need to do stuff like that. But day in the life is gonna be something like hair waking up, talking about like her hair loss, growth, you know, like how like your journey of like her hair loss. She's gonna be talking about like how the routines that she taken. She just make it authentic. She has been using like what it's called like making her skincare, and after that she starts taking some pills. It's gonna help her like with PCOS. Then you're gonna start talking about like how her journey was after taking this pill. Then you're gonna start showing some videos or images like here's how the hair baldness and how is the regrowth coming in. She's gonna be like authentic, raw UGC like that you see in TikTok shops. Just a mother, like a woman, sorry, a female that's happy PCOS recommending some things as a journey of her day, just dating the life with somebody that's happy PCOS. Or it can be some things like as you remember when you watch like. What I'm saying again is one thing. Why it's really important to watch the masterclass first, because a lot of reference that I'm giving right now is coming from what? From the first masterclass. So if you remember, when we was talking about PCOS, we saw some videos of like a content creator that's like almost like a lead of the community, talking about her journey when you have a PCOS. They waking up tired, no energy, talking about like the face hairs, and then you can talk also about like how the hair loss also like going crazy. She can talk about like all the issue, like the acne, all the issues that have PCOS. She started talking about like how PCOS like was the worst things for her, and how right now she changed her journey to start treating PCOS and also treating the hair loss that's coming with PCOS. She's got talking about all the other stuff that you can for PCOS, how she boosts the energy, then she can focus on the main things on the hair and the hairs. And she can talk also like how right now, after she was taking these pills like for 3 months, right now she restored her hair, and right now she's feeling more feminine. She started getting compliments from other people start noticing her. They think like she get like some, I don't know if females can get like hair plastic surgery or whatever, like they get some hair transplants or whatever. This is gonna be a concept of what? Day in the life concept. So follow someone through their hair growth journey. Here's what's happened when I finally address my PCOS hair loss. This is a concept. Result revealed concept. Lead with the end result first. 6 months ago I was under a hat. Now look at this hairs. Can be like a UGC format. Like UGC format, the ad concept is result from the beginner, so we can get the people's that's really attract to see me that you got it. Then I can follow you. So they show like what it's called. Like a raw UGC, like I suffered with PCOS, but look at my hair right now. I never believed that I can get back my hairs. I tried everything, boom, 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 boom. Let me show you the result that I get, then I'm going to tell you about my journey. So they lead with what? The result. Same angles, the grow hairs, the identity restoration, but the ad concept this time is going to start from what? From showing the results directly. Here is what I got after 6 months, and right now let me show you how you can also get it, leader follow dynamic concept. He says this is going to be like either like when you have like your brand really grow, then you partner up with like some content creators like leading the industry, then you can run ads basically like through their page, So you look to somebody. You can also do it like with fake people, like you can hire somebody that's going to act like as the leader community of PCOS. Or you get like what is called a doctors or somebody, but just gonna be the leaders, like the authority figures of that industry or the authority figures that people's looking up to. Then they're gonna be talking to how they help like the sufferers like from PCOS and how they solve it for themselves. If they are like what is called a hero, like just a person from the community, or a leaders like a derma, they're talking about like how she's helping her, what is called patients, we say like patients, whatever, like the other female that's having PCOS to solve their issue. So a leader follower dynamic concept, position as someone who beat PCOS hair loss, guiding others. So either like someone or what is called an authority figures. Watch me help Jessica get her thick hair back after 3 years of thinning. She's gonna be talking about like a doctor say, like, watch me help Jessica get her thick hair back after 3 years of thinning. This can be like almost like right now we can talk about like the ad formats can be like what is called a podcast, like an interview. She asking her is like, how was like your journey with the hair thinning? She's gonna be talking. This is like all the issue that I had. Nothing seemed to work for me. Then you're gonna start like, this is the pills that has been recommended, whatever. Like we can develop the concept like layers on better. She's gonna give it to her. Then she said, right now we're gonna follow up with her how the journey continues. She's gonna be like, after she's gonna disappear for a few minutes or whatever, and she came back like, oh, it has been like 3 months or whatever. Then show like stuff like that. So like I'm just again, I cannot give like perfect script because I'm just brainstorming stuff like that, So it's gonna be different. Also, same ad concept can also be delivered through like different ad formats. Keep that in mind. So we have the angles is the core things. We have the ad concept is we can say like the pathway, like the door to get like how you're gonna get the attention because each segment of our avatars. Let me draw a little bit. So this is like, let's see, this is the main avatar. This is the main avatar. But inside the avatar, each segment of it is gonna resonate with something. Some of them is gonna resonate with bolding headlines. Some of them want to see the result. Some of them is more listening to an authority figure. Some of them is more to social proof in the beginning. Some of them is more to the logic. So that same avatar is different segment. Each one of them is going to resonate with something. So that's why we have different ads concept that we're going to try to deliver with the same angles. So we can hit the mass of that avatars with like these angles, different doorway. So all the things is going to lead to what? To restore identity, identity restoration is just different things. Maybe right now it's still some confusion, but in the next doc, like I'm gonna explain it more. I already explained more. Sorry. So mistakes correction concept. This is like it's almost like we're gonna reveal something. Everyone thinks you just have to accept PCOS hair loss. Here is what they're wrong about. When like this is like more for the segment of the avatar that they are looking to the hope. They tried everything. They are solution aware, like as our audience. They are solution aware. They tried everything. They tried. Then they said everyone told you like you just need to accept it to live with this. But some of the segment they have the hope. And we show them. But here is like what they get wrong. Then you start explaining to them what they get wrong is basically the root cause and why the other things didn't work, and here is it like how you do, then how you can actually like restore how you're looking, regrow the hairs, and get the hair that actually made you know, so restoring the identity. Secret method concept is revealing some things, like this is the hidden secret that people didn't know about PCOS, why the actors has been lying to you, or like why the hair loss, what is called, industry lying to you to keep making profit from you, and here's like the missing things, like the secret that nobody has been telling you before. This is for more people that's also looking for the hope, but in a different ad concept. Then you start to explain to them, then lead them to the end result is restoring the identity, is feeling more feminine. Social proof stack concept, multiple quick testimony from women recovering their hairs and confidence. It can be like just an image, before and after, not a before and after, just result. The hair, and they said like 6 months after this, 3 months after this, PCOS and stuff. So that's like social proof stacking. So basically, here's like the most important thing. Each concept hit different doorway triggers, but deliver the same core angles: identity recovered and feminine confidence restored, you know? So all this ad concept, the job of them is to resonate with different segment of the avatar that's gonna resonate with same angles, restores like recover the identity. Because that's not the only angles. The other angles that can be dating, you know, like basically for the girls that look into dating, that's the most important thing to them right now, is like they have hair loss and they are struggling with dating. Then you can be like the angles, how hair loss making like dating is hardest and how you can actually fix it. Then do different ads concepts to deliver that angles. The other angles is like marriage, you know, like females that like they almost like about to get married, you know, they're looking for some hope that's gonna fix the issue before their marriage, you know. Then you take that angle, then you run into a different ad concept. So right now is what we mean about like that ad concept is actually the doorway trigger to get to that angle. So it's just the doorway, it's just the path that's gonna lead your audience when they're gonna see the ads on Meta to go from just like resonate with the ads and click on it until they get like to these angles of restoring your identity, then give them the hope that they want to click and go buy your products, or click and learn more in advertorials if you use an image or on a landing page, you know. So let me drink a little bit of water. So basically the angles hit the core psychology triggers. If you remember again, in the first masterclass, if you go to the roadmap, what is called sheets, you're gonna see like on the emotional triggers, the main things was identity loss. So the core psychology here that we're trying to hit with these angles is identity loss. But different peoples within our avatars of the PCOS respond to different emotional pathway to reach the same triggers. So each one of that, not each one, each segment of that avatar gonna resonate with different things. At the end of the day, it's like most of that avatars right now that we're gonna try to hit with that angles of identity loss, each one of them is going to have like a different reactions to the ad itself. Some of them is going to want to see social proof, some of them want to see like some hidden secret they believe in conspiracy theory, some of them want to see like what is called a before and after result, some of them want to like a lead of the industry, some of them want authority figures. Each one of them is going to want to see something, you know. So we're trying to diversify this way. This is the diversification. It's not like different color, different stuff, you know. This is the main, like the real it's called diversity that you should be looking into in your ad account, in your in your ads, that you're gonna allow you to really run for a long time, one angles and print with it. You know, it's not like those things that people keep telling you, change the hook, or change the music, or change the color, or change the background, or change. Not that. Ad concept. That's what's going to give you a huge diversity to deliver the same angles. So you're going to resonate with a lot of your audience. You're going to have a lot of multiple winners that you're going to able to what is called observe majority of span, so you can scale so big. So the angles: regrow the hair that made you, recover your feminine identity, hit the core psychology of feminine identity restoration. Remember that from the roadmap, okay? But within our PCOS avatar, different segments need different emotional entry point to connect with that identity restoration triggers. So the ad concept is basically the doorway, like how you're gonna hook them, get their attention to get them to that core psychology, like the identity loss. As I explained, each one, some gonna like the image, some want the video. Those are the format. Inside of those, some of them want to have social proof, some of them want the lead, some of them lead with the industry, some of them want just like raw, authentic, crying emotion stuff, like different emotion, different way of saying the message, so you can hit the majority of that audience, not by changing the colors, not by changing like the background. So I'm keep repeating myself because this is really important. This is what creates the real diversity that's going to allow you to scale, not the other things. So same avatar, different emotional pathway. right now, just like we took this and I explained to you like what we mean about that, like the entry, like the entry point to the core psychology of identity RAS. So same avatar, different emotional pathway. Before and after transformation concept, visual proof pathway. I need to see it is possible for someone like me. So the segment of avatar that's still looking for social proof, somebody like them's role that they get it, they wanna get it also. Like you see me, somebody get it, then I'm gonna be clicking and wanna read more of the landing page to see if I can gonna get also. Or I usually see, or an image as they show you. It just should be like better than this one that we created in here because this is looking super AI. So just like to get you the idea. So I need to see it is possible for somebody like me. Then we have the ad concept, day in the life concept, journey identification pathway. I want to follow someone really experienced. What I mean about that, somebody's journey. Like I wake up, I do this. 1 week after that, this is result. 3 months, this is what I got. 4 months, this is what I got. Then right now I'm full hair growth, density, getting all the compliments and everything. So this is meant for people that wanna see somebody getting the result, but they want to follow their journey, not only image, their journey, what they was doing, what they was. So it's just like more for people that's more needy, they need more like, oh, I wake up at this time, I was using this, I take this pills for this time, here's the result, this is the journey that I follow up until I got this result, Can be talking also about like brushing their hair, doing some skins, some mask, whatever, but the main thing that you be using to grow the hairs is our supplements. Result reveal concept, instant gratification pathway, people that want to see the end result and feel it. Show me the end result first, then I will listen. Show them like, this is how I get like my hairs after like 6 months of suffering, like of 6 months of the journey. So people's like a segment of avatar that they're looking for the instant gratification, they say they're going to start imagining themselves like them, then they want to watch the video more or lead more on advertorials or whatever, This is more for instant gratification pathway. Leader followers, authority figures, or leader of a community. Those are for people that guide seeking. They lead somebody to guide them, but the person is not like them. It's more authority figures, it's more of lead industry. Like people's going to gym looking for a coach, people's looking for mentors, all different things. People that looking for somebody that went through this, or like people know more than them until they get the position of a leaders, the leader community. So they're seeking his way. So I need someone to guide me through this so I can believe him because I believe that authority figures. Then we have challenge their concept. So this is like the same things. What is it like? Challenge their concept, frames as challenge conventional thinking. Think we say last experiment. Which okay, so sorry. I think we skipped this one or whatever. So I forgot it. Yeah, we talk about this one, then we skip directly to here. So to go back, so the challenge their concept is basically for what it's called. You create it as a challenge. Like everybody was telling you, you're not gonna get it, but check this person was guaranteed in 3 months what using our pills. So you're creating this challenge also that they want to get it like on this frame times by using your pills, not challenging themselves, challenging like the world, So challenge their concept. Rebellious fighter pathway. So people that read it to prove everybody wrong, and this is we see it a lot with those emotion people, in motivation speaks, go small, disappears, came back, show people what you are able to do. The same things for females. They also like if you go like through you set with the girls, whatever you can see. Also like some of them like they have a lot of emotion stuff like codes. Be the queen, do this, show them how you can do things. So they want to prove people's wrong. They want to deserve something. They want to get something. So this is like to deliver the same, again, I keep repeating it, to deliver the same core psychology, identity loss, but with different growth pathway. This is for people that are trying to prove people's wrong, Mistakes correction concept, truth seeking pathway. I know something was wrong with what I was told. This is more for specifically like our audience, the main people that we saw in Reddit. This is like gonna hit them a lot because a lot of them is like they had the PCOS and they're looking for a solution, but nothing's want to work for them. So they're looking to what was missing, what's the secret, what's like the issue that has. So if they know something is wrong, and here's what was wrong, Then we have also like the secret method concept is almost like the same insider knowledge pathway. So those people that they are more to conspiracy theories, like the war's gonna end. What's it called? Hair loss industries like trying to make profit from you, but selling you minoxidils, the topical things like the pharmaceuticals industry, making billions out of that. This is like why you're not able to get like the hairs that you always should have. So they keep selling your dreams. Instead, like use these pills, solving this issue from here and here and here and here. You can get your identity. Then we have social proof stacks concept, community validation pathway. If other women like me did it, I can too. If you show them like 10,000 of women like social proof, and you show them a lot of images of females with like PCOS getting their hair grow back, then you took them to a landing page, that's gonna resonate with them. So for people that looking for community that's already did it, then they can do it also. So at the end, this ad concept is not different psychology triggers. Sorry, it's just different emotional doorways for the same psychology trigger. So like it's just the entry point. So like we can make it like we have like our avatar scrolling. Then we have, here's the angle. So since this avatar is different and each one of them is gonna get his attention different things, we're gonna have different road, you know? Different road that's gonna lead to the same angle. But this different road, why? Because each one of them is gonna wanna choose like different things. Some of them is more for instant gratification, some of them is more to, oh, here's the hidden secret that's nobody telling you. Some of them is more about like authority figures, like that's gonna that's gonna show them what was wrong and gonna help them. Some people's like more for the guiding path. So different things that's gonna lead you to what? To the same angle. So the bottom line or the main things is here. Every time you find a winner ad, again, what we mean about a winner ad is an ad that take the majority of spend and hitting your KPI target or even above your KPI target. So instead of just start tweaking hooks and headlines, you are leaving massive money on the tables. You're treating a golden mine like it's just one nugget called. So for the people that have an ad that's really doing good, don't try to revive it or to make it more good by changing small things, tweaking, but to understand what's this angle's working, like what's the angles behind it, why it's working in the research, and how we can say it on a different way to hit what's all this door pathway for your avatars, what's going to resonate with them. So based on Reddit and your research, you're going to see, are they more like looking for authority figures? Are they more emotional? Are they more like social proof? No, show me, all of this type. Then you're going to see like which the ad concept that you're going to need to go with first. Because at the end of the day, the ad concept that you're going to need to go with first is based on your research, not mine. That's why I say like deep research manually so you can understand your avatars. Then you can understand what truly can resonate with them through an ad concept to deliver the same angle that your winner ads already hidden. Or if you're not finding a winner ads yet, focus on the angles, find the angles, and see how you can deliver it with different ad concept, diversify to get your hit rate, like not your hit rate higher, but like your chance of hitting some things higher. So that winning ad isn't just an ad, it's proof that you have struck a winner angles, and that winning angles can be delivered through dozens of different ad concepts to reach every segment of your avatar. Stop scaling horizontally by changing words, start scaling vertically by mastering concept. When you understand that finding a winner is actually finding a winner angles, and that angles can be expressed through multiple concepts, you don't just optimize ad, you systematically dominate your entire market. The marketers who get this, you don't rely on one winner ad. They have a system that's going to keep pushing different, not the variation, but different ad concept to deliver the same angles to absorb the max of it to scales like to 1 million a month or even more with like 1 or 3 main angles with different ad concept. The later on another avatar, then you push. So right now, if you already running, I want you to go to your ad account and you see like your running ads and how you have the diversity on the ad concept and what's in angles like you actually running as the main one and how you deliver through ad concept and how you can push like more the ad concept. If you don't have like a brand running, not doing good well, just go to try Atria, then look into the brand. Then I want you to start noticing this, how they have like multiple ads. That's like different things, but same angle, just like different ad concept, different format to deliver it. So yeah, that's it for that video.